Sports Frenzy family, good night, Sports Frenzy fans. Welcome to another Sports Frenzy podcast. I'm your host, Levon, and with me tonight I have Stephen. Hopefully, I'll be joined by a few other analysts very soon. But tonight we're here to discuss the upcoming weekend in the EPL. But first up, I'm just going to start right where it has begun. Earlier on today, we saw Brentford getting a 2-0 victory over Arsenal. It came as a surprise to some people, but I know that for some people it didn't. Um, Stephen, in regards to you, was it any of a surprise to you with the result?
No, Arsenal have not been playing with confidence since last season. There's no leadership. There's an identity that Arteta is trying to establish, but it looks as if the players don't have enough confidence. A lot of persons are saying Arteta out, but tactically, I don't think he got a lot wrong today, honestly. But I just think that to carry out those instructions and the identity, the team has no confidence. So it didn't come as a surprise to me.
All right, but in terms of the new boys, what did you make of how they played? Because for me, I thought Brentford were very good throughout the match, especially Ethan Pinnock. That man absolutely backpocketed Nicolas Pepe throughout the entirety of the match. And there was a particular play, I believe it was right before the second goal was scored, when he took on around three Arsenal players and he dribbled past all three, and the coach was there clapping him until he took the throw. And it was from that throw that they went down the other end and actually scored the second goal. What do you make of them?
Tactically, I think the coach has his head on his body. Brentford have been known to be a flash and a very confident team. Kind of like a reputation like Leeds came in with a couple seasons ago with this high press. And what I realized is that they built up with a back three. When they were defending, they defended with a back five, and there's always a double pivot. So Nicolas Pepe was trying to run at them. But, I mean, every time you get the ball, it's a double pivot. Same on the left wing. And I think they think the game very well. Attacking wise, they drop to a back three. The wing
Yeah.
backs are very smart, right? And the first goal was scored from what? I think from the left side. And I personally hate it. I hate when
Yeah, it was
defenders,
it was on Brentford's left.
right, Brentford's left. I hate when defenders back off. But because there was so much space, the defender was in two minds whether to go or to back off and let him take the shot. And that comes when you have good wing backs. Because that forward could go and take care of him and not care if he lost the ball because he know he had a wing back behind him to press up and win the ball. So I think tactically they play very well. And if they can't beat the press, they hit the ball to Ivan Toney. He presses very well and holds the ball up very well. I think Brentford are going to cause problems this season, just from a
And
tactical standpoint.
good thing that you pointed out that, because guess what? You know that both goals that Arsenal actually conceded were from defensive mistakes. First one, remember that the Arsenal defender could have easily just let the ball just go behind it, and it would have been a goal kick. He
Yes,
decided to clear the ball and he cleared it directly to a Brentford player. And
yes.
the Brentford player knocked it on to Sergio Canos, who caught the defense sleeping and beat Leno at his near post. And for the second one, as we just pointed out, Leno was like a weak rat, man. There's no way you can just allow an opposing player, an attacking player, to just bamboozle you being the goalkeeper. Just shoot them man out of the way, boss. Simple as that. The
The
man just
referee is going to always be on your side, yeah.
exactly. The man just allow Jansen to be all over him, and guess what? It proved to be their downfall, because it was from that exact play they allowed the ball to bounce, and there was Christian Nargard and the end of it to bury the game for Brentford. And I mean, personally for me, I'm absolutely in a buoyant mood now, because once Arsenal losing it, I'm happy. But Kems,
Yes, sir.
when I look at the $50 million defender, boy, that man looked like a man that is just learning to defend. And there were lots of moments in that game that if I was an Arsenal fan, I would have had my heart in my mouth. I remember one occasion where they went down the next end, yes, and they made a decent attack. I think it was the one that Pepe took the shot first time when Tierney crossed the ball on the one
Mhm.
time. But it was from that same play that I was like, damn, what's going on, man? So what do you make of the $50 million man today?
Um, to be honest, I've made of him what I've always made of him. Not worth 50 million. To be honest, if we really look on Arsenal as you know what Arsenal has been in terms of what Arsenal is. I don't think this guy should be an Arsenal player, to be honest. I just don't see him fitting. And this guy looked like he was playing another league, and then him just come in the Premier League, and this is his first game in the Premier League, and him just starstruck. He doesn't know what's going on. He's looking all over the place. He's out of position. He's not reading the game, you know. And when you're playing against, I know Brentford, and the coach got it tactically right and all that kind of stuff. It all sounds good, but when you have Ben White, right, $50 million defender, he was in the league with Brighton. Now he comes over to Arsenal. You're playing against a team that just got promoted. You have to give a better showing than that. You have to be more accountable for yourself than that. You have to be able to marshal the defense some way, somehow. What it looked like said the defense was marshalling him because he was always caught out of position. And I posted the stats about, I think he has some 43% air duels where, he was just bad. A lot of persons said they're not worried about him. But if I was an Arsenal fan tonight, you know, I got to get somebody else in there. I don't know if he lacks confidence. I don't know what it is. But him just never look good. I joined the show a little bit late. But, let me just give a little rundown about the game, what I thought about the game, really. I thought Arsenal looked like the team who just got promoted, and Brentford looked like the team that has been in the league, because Brentford come from the first minute. I don't know if it's the crowd or what's it not, but from the first minute, they're pressuring the ball, and Brentford know what they were doing. They know their game plan, and they're stuck to the game plan. Arsenal, I couldn't figure out what Arsenal wanted to do. 1 minute they're doing this, 1 minute they're doing that. Brentford players, they knew their assignment, they stuck to their assignment, and they got the job done. So this is just one game. I chose Brentford to get relegated, so I'm not looking too good right now. I'm not looking too good right now at all. But it's one game out of 38. The forward that scored the goal. They interviewed him in a level, and he said, he always dream of this moment where he scored the first Premier League goal for Brentford. 1974. 74 years. They haven't been in the Premier League, and he said that when he saw that he played Arsenal the first. I'm paraphrasing. When he saw that he was playing Arsenal the first game, he was ecstatic because he knew that he would get chances, and he knew that very one. So kudos to Brentford, but I definitely think that they're going down for sure.
Oh boy. Demo, I'm sure that you're somewhat happy because they even had Sergio Canos in your FPL side. So that means that you had high hopes for him, man. Guess what? He turned up with a goal, and I wanted to speak on Canos, and then you speak about the Jamaican Ethan Pinnock and how good he was in this game.
Yeah, good night everybody. Big up everybody in the comment section. Listen, most people would know that I watch a lot of youth football, especially for the Liverpool team. And Sergio Canos was always one for the future. He's a bright prospect from the youth system. Obviously, I was surprised when we let him go, but we seem to do that a lot with players. Suso, Luis Alberto, all of these guys, we let them go and they go on to make a decent telling of themselves. But Canos, if you follow the championship, I think he was involved in like 17 goals for Brentford coming up, like 17, 18, something like that. And so him, because of what I know of him, I know that he's a very creative player. I just said to myself, what, playing against Arsenal for the first game, definitely gonna have him in my team. So I put him in my FPL team because of the potential that I knew he had, plus what he was doing in the championship, mixed with the fact that they were playing Arsenal in the first game. And he was a standout. I think he was very influential in the game. I think he had another shot that was saved by Leno, low down running down the right-hand side and him drive one. Ethan Pinnock, listen, I don't know how Jamaica is going to work this, if we're going to go in the three at the back, because Pinnock have to make the side. I don't know. Low have to play and Moore have to play, but Pinnock have to play as well. So they probably have to go three at the back. He was throwing his body into everything, blocking, trying to block every shot, just sliding and putting everything in the way to stop the ball from going in the back of the net. He's so physical, and I think he got the assist for the goal as well. I don't know. I think he got the assist for what's his name for Canos' goal. That's what I saw from the stats. So I don't know how they work that. But Pinnock was excellent in the game. And people are saying Arsenal, they played. I don't think that they played terribly, because I thought that they dominated the second half. I think the possession stats will show, and they created decent chances that they should score. Pepe, I remember Smith Rowe, brilliant. I thought Smith Rowe was the man of the match for Arsenal. I remember that brilliant turn he had in the midfield, where he drive in the midfield and then open up some space and make the keeper make a save. So I don't think that Arsenal played terribly. I just thought they lacked finishing, and Brentford just fight. They were very gritty throughout the whole game. And I remember one thing that happened with Ben White. Like Ben White and Mari. With the other forward to play with Tony name.
Mbeumo.
Yes, man. The man just walked them into the box and left the two of them. And then he was one-on-one with the keeper and dragged the shot wide. I was like, no, sir, that's another Ben White when we know. And Ben White will come good. He will come good. It's the first game of the season, and he'll get up to scratch. He's excellent with the ball at his feet, and I think that's what Arsenal want, because they play from the back. And I think they want a defender that plays the ball well at his feet. So, all in all, sorry for Arsenal, but Brentford deserved the win.
Demo, let me ask you a question. So you said that Arsenal didn't play bad, right?
Yeah.
Why would you? Because they're playing. Whether you want to look at it, say Brentford this or Brentford that, they're playing a team that, first of all, they finished third in the championship. They just got promoted now, and Arsenal finished 19 in the league.
Yeah.
I would say Arsenal should at the very least, score a goal. Number one, at least score a goal. Number two, if them can't win the game, at least get a draw. So if you're losing 2-0 to a team that's recently promoted, why are we using the excuse that Why are we using the excuse that, okay, this is the first game for Arsenal, but what happened to the first game for Brentford?
No. I'm not using the excuse that it's the first game for Arsenal. I say it's the first game for Ben White in terms of playing for Arsenal. Listen, this is also Arsenal team who was under strength. No Lacazette, no Aubameyang, no Partey, and all of these things. So a lot of youth started this game for Arsenal as well. So I mean, sure, we expect Arsenal to win because they have a lot of big name players. But when you have Balogun lead the line,
No. We never expected Arsenal to win because quite a few of us didn't choose Arsenal to win.
No, Kems may talk like you must say expect them for draw or not lose the game.
Demo, Kems is only along that line because Kems has Brentford to go down. You have to understand cases behind it.
I get the reason just because them just come up from the championship, them can't play football. I don't understand.
No, it's not even say them can't play football. If Brentford was playing against a team like a Crystal Palace or West Ham or them team, then we can't say, all right, then cool. But they're playing against the big bad Arsenal.
Hold on.
Arsenal has not been big and bad for some time now.
And you're going to put some respect on West Ham name. You know why? West Ham finished ahead of Arsenal last season, so don't do it.
Yeah, Levon, we can't say last season, but if you look at the totality, of these football clubs, like, come on now, like, let us not act like Arsenal is not a decent club, right? It's a decent club, and if I'm a betting man, and obviously I'm a bet for Arsenal for win today, right? But may I look on it and may I say, at least score a goal, at least show me something that, something that is promising. If I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm trying to look something that's promising. As Demo did say though, Smith Rowe did look good. He did number 10 and he really looked good. Never scored.
Yeah, man. When Saka came on as well, Saka was doing this thing as well. He linked up quite well with Smith Rowe, so yeah.
Smith Rowe, Saka, and I thought Turney played well, and Xhaka never have the worst game either. I mean, people just say because Arsenal lose that they played badly. I don't think they were terrible. What I
know for sure is that the police is over by France talking to Lille about the robbery what them do for Pepe, because that man is not it. That man is the IQ. This is with Pepe. You can see he's a talented baller. But the IQ, it just not dead. Certain times, you want to take on 2, 3, 4 players for a reason. Come on, man. Sometimes we have to play simple football. And them little thing they, boy, look like if we have Brentford get relegated and Brentford beat Arsenal, then...
No, you probably never watch Brentford play. But Levon, I don't know if they replayed the first goal over and over again. But there's some controversy in that goal in terms of if the ball went out for a corner before.
Actually, Demo, there were 2 things that they were looking at. One, if the ball had went out, and 2, if it was a penalty to Brentford, because remember that the ball actually hit Arsenal defender before it
Yeah,
went out.
but did the ball go completely or no?
No, it didn't fully went out.
Okay. All right.
Let's move on because we're not going to waste much time because we have other things to get forward to. Tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. we'll see Manchester United taking on Leeds United. The last time these two teams played at Old Trafford, it was a 8-goal thriller. Manchester United came out on top by 6-2. Kems, let's see this one going quickly.
Quickly, I see Manchester
No, man,
United.
talk about the team, man. Talk about the team.
Oh, I thought you said quickly. Oh, my God. All right, so I definitely, in all objectivity, I definitely see Manchester winning this game. Obviously, without a shadow of a doubt, Manchester is a better team. So Manchester should win this game. Have this game going. Manchester 2, Leeds 0. It's the first game of the season. I can't really talk about much. I just want to see what.
Fans are back, remember.
Oh, okay, definitely. The fans are back, and you see what the fans did for Brentford today. So
Yeah.
the fans at Old Trafford, one of the best fans in the world. So I believe Manchester will win. I believe they'll ride the fans because they haven't had fans in a while, so they'll ride the fans and just play good football. I want to see what the coach come with because him say different system, new things, everything changed. We're going to play better football. So I want to see what he's going to come with. But I hope Manchester United can pull out victory.
You say Ran James to start.
Ranji.
I'm going to score too.
All right. As for me, I just have a feeling that we're going to concede a goal. I think we might end up winning the game by 3-1. You know why? I'm not convinced by that Lindelof fella. No matter where I see Lindelof, I just think there's a mistake in this backline, and I think Leeds probably will pounce upon one and get a goal. Yeah, man, go ahead.
The thing in the level, what I'm seeing, Lindelof him have some. Well, him know say him when the look at image rights and them thing they sort out for Varane, you would know say Lindelof know he's going to be on the bench, so he's going to try and make some noise for himself. So I think he's going to play well tomorrow. And I don't think we're going to concede, but again, it all depends on the side where the boss put up because, we can think of a side in our head and say, okay, that side is good enough, but then, this coach sometimes, I don't know why I'm drinking the night before, come out with something different. But I think Lindelof will actually play well, and you already know the big skip, the big skip, one of the best defenders right now. I'll say top 3 defenders in the league right now, he is back. He's on form. He's healthy. He's ready, and he's just raring to go. Also,
you say score from a set piece tomorrow, knowing that we have set piece specialists at the club now, so we're going to improve in those aspects.
Yes, sir. I know the best left back ready as well.
All right, well, say no more. So, Stephen, your scoreline prediction?
I'm going to agree with you. I think that Man United will win 3-1, but I don't think Bielsa is going to be as naive as he was when you guys hammered them 6-2 at the end of last year. I think he's going to be a little bit more cautious, but I also think Ole is going to play a double pivot, McTominay and somebody else, probably a 4-2-3-1, and he's going to outmuscle them in midfield. Yes,
definitely a 4-2-3-1.
Going to outmuscle them, and I think they're going to score goals. But Bamford is a very intelligent player, and he links up well with the two in midfield, whether it's Calvin Phillips or the others. So I think you're going to score, but you're also going to concede. So 3-1. 3-1.
Okay. Dimo, your scoreline prediction?
I'm actually going opposite from everybody here. I think this game will end in a 2-2 draw. It will be high scoring. Manchester United will score, but they will also concede because Leeds, they always score. Judging from the last, somebody agree with me, 2-2. So judging from the last season how Leeds play, they're definitely gonna score goals, but they will definitely concede goals. So I'm going 2-2 because Manchester United will not get the cobwebs out of them feet so early in the season, and I expect a 2-2 draw.
Producer, you see your side playing tomorrow? Prediction?
4-1.
It's a 4-1?
Yeah.
All right, boss.
The thing is,
Um,
hold on there,
yeah, right.
Levan. Is like the first game of the season, I think both teams are going to be very cagey. Like when I think it's not free flowing football, Manchester can be boring when they're ready. So I don't think all these 3-1, 4-goal thriller, 2-2. No sir. No sir. They're gonna be 1-0, get it until the 85th minute, Leeds they're gonna try to score again, and Man U get a counter 2-0. No, bag a 3-1, 4-1 something.
You know the good thing about this? This always
Leeds
up on
style.
YouTube, so you can go back go check it after the game.
Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Kev's lead style of game suits Manchester United perfectly, especially.
But Josh, producer, we're not really sure what kind of what Leeds are come with this season.
Oh
As
yes.
No, hold on, man.
Yes, I will not change.
See what Bielsa is coming. Bielsa don't change none at all. And you know why I expect United to score goals tomorrow? I
Yes.
tell you that Junior Firpo can't defend to save his life, boss. That guy that they let go of, Alioski, was, you could have said, probably better defensively, and he wasn't good defensively either. So
Leeds is going to high press Manchester United and then leaves a lot of space at the back.
yeah, man, and guess what?
as Steve will say, this man not going to come as naive as he came the last time.
He's
Right.
going to.
He's
He's going to. That man don't
No.
change. Worst, it's an away game. He plays KG at his home, not away.
All right. Well, we're going to see. Tomorrow morning early, we're going to see.
Yeah, man, we're up from 5:30
The key is whoever has a better double pivot in midfield. Two of the teams like so. But if Leeds presses high, you guys gonna hit them on the counter and destroy them. So let's see.
All right. Next up at 9 a.m. tomorrow, we'll see Leicester City taking on Wolves, and I'm going to give that one to Demo. They have signed one Yannick Vestergaard to replace
Big.
Wesley Fofana. How you see this one going?
Wow. Who's losing Nuno? I'm not sure the style of play that this new manager for Wolves will be playing. I know that Leicester City, obviously, they just beat Manchester City in the Community Shield, and so they're on a high. They look good. But the loss of Fofana, I think, boy, it's a major loss for them. Even though Vestergaard is coming in right now, I'm not sure if he's going to start over Johnny Evans or whatever. I don't know what Brendan
I think Johnny Evans is out injured at the moment.
Okay. So Vestergaard and Soyuncu should be decent. But I think Leicester City, they're going to win this game. I think that they just have more quality, and I think quality will tell in this game early up in the season. So I'm going to go Leicester City 2, Wolves 0.
Kim's your scoreline prediction?
I think it's going to be Leicester 2, Wolves 1.
And Stephen?
I'm gonna go Leicester 2, Wolves 0. Better quality, new coach, new system. We don't know what's gonna happen. Leicester 2-0.
Yeah, and they haven't looked that well in preseason either. So I mean, I can't fault you guys. Next up tomorrow, we'll see Chelsea taking on Crystal Palace at 9 a.m. Let's see this one going, Stephen.
I'm gonna see Chelsea winning easily. Havertz is back. Werner is back. Everybody is back. Crystal Palace tend to be defensively naive, especially in central defense. I don't know why. They lost Wan-Bissaka, that makes it even worse. So I think Chelsea are gonna occupy Havertz and so are gonna occupy pockets of space. In between the number 9, I think probably Werner might start. And I don't think Crystal Palace will be able to cope with it. So I'm seeing Chelsea winning 3-0 easily.
Also, you pointed out one thing, Stephen. However, my issue with this Crystal Palace team is that they have so much new faces, and there's a likely possibility that tomorrow they're going to turn up with a new defensive partnership with Mark Gui and Joachim Anderson as their centre-back pairing. Remember, these are two guys that has never played together, and I've watched them third preseason, and those two hasn't played together as yet. So you have to ask yourself the question: where's the understanding, the chemistry, and all of that is going to come from, knowing that these guys haven't played together, and also the added factor that they have a naive coach. So you have to add all those factors in. So with that being said, I don't think it's far-fetched with your scoreline prediction.
And as I said, defensively, even before these two new guys, they're always naive in the center of the park. You could always get at them through the center of the park. So I think Chelsea should have it easy.
Good point. Good point as well, because they haven't strengthened midfield, and they're going to go into the season with James McCarter, Jeffrey Slope, Miljovic, and again,
Yeah.
that's problematic.
Yeah.
Demo, what do you think this match will finish?
Listen, like I said, the Champions Elect will be playing tomorrow, and I expect a Champions Elect performance. I think Chelsea will win the league, as I said before, and Havertz will be the player of the season. So I think this is going to be a heavy, heavy victory for Chelsea, and I'm going to go 5-0. Crystal
Oh,
Palace won't come near Chelsea on the day.
wow. Games.
5-0.
Again, obviously, there's a vast difference in class. As you talk about coach, you talk about players. But again, it's the first game of the season for these guys. None of 5-0, 6, none of them
Well,
things.
actually, this will be the second for Chelsea in some sense. Remember they played Super Cup the other day, so they are fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but none of them think they're not going. It's going to be Chelsea. They will dominate the game, but they won't score a lot of goals. It'll be Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. None of 5, 6-0. None of them.
Stop! You can't tell me for predict, boss. Predict your score and leave my score, boss.
Demo.
Yes,
Chelsea will
sir.
not beat Palace 5-0.
Okay, we will see what happens.
And I'm glad that you said Kai Havertz for your player of the season, because just last season, I heard a lot of Chelsea fans keep on beating up their teeth and their gum that, oh, this man not good. Even outsiders saying that, oh, this man not good, and him got Chelsea paid too much for him and all of that. And I said, just give the youth time and they'll make it in the league.
Yeah.
What a lot of people forget was this youth was actually 21 years old at that point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we guys moved on, he's now 22. So I mean, time will tell, and he has somewhat matured.
Yep.
Next up tomorrow, we'll see one of the promoted team, Watford, taking on Aston Villa. Will there be a debut for one Leon Bailey, or it's too soon to call? Kems, where's this one going?
Well, I see Aston. Well, the same thing I want to just say a while ago. I want to see if we're not going to be consistent. So I'm not taking long. But I think Aston Villa is going to win. I think Aston Villa is going to win. Obviously, even when them lose Grealish, they're the better team and better than Watford. I think Aston Villa will win 2-1. But I want to see a point I want to go and make. See if we're not consistent with an attack. Go ahead, Dean.
Steven.
All right. I see Villa winning 1-0. I don't see any expansive football. John McGinn is a fantastic player. I think he goes under the radar because Grealish was there. I think he's a fantastic player. And defensively, Aston Villa are not the worst. So Watford coming new. I think Villa will win 1-0. Will we see Leon Bailey? I doubt it. But I hope to see him even for 5 minutes. But I'm going with Villa to win 1-0.
All right. Demo.
Yeah, Aston Villa to win this game comfortably. I don't think Watford. I think Watford is going to go straight back down to the Championship. I see Aston Villa dominating the game. 2-0 Aston Villa.
I want to agree with that somewhat. I hope that it will actually be Aston Villa win, because, as you said, Dima, personally for me, I want Watford to go back down. Teams like that should just stay down in the Championship. That's
They're
just my
horrible.
opinion. Yeah, very. But Kems tend to differ. Kems actually think they'll stay up.
Oh, because what do you mean? I believe Watford. Watford being in the Premier League, Watford know what it takes to stay up. Ryan described them as a yo-yo team. As soon as them come up, them go back down, and then them come right back up. So I just believe Watford will. I believe Watford would stay up. I have Watford over Brentford staying up, of course.
Yeah, man. But the thing for Villa tomorrow is that Ollie Watkins is actually out for Aston Villa.
But they have Danny Ings though.
Yeah, I know, man. But I'm saying he's out. So I expect Wendy, even though they still said Wendy is touch and go as well. So I mean, only time will tell.
Aston Villa can play the under 18s and beat the Watford team. I'm sure.
But stop disrespecting man them team. So next up tomorrow as well, we'll see Everton taking on Southampton at 9 a.m. Stephen.
Looking at these two teams, they always tend to produce a snooze fest. Their mantra a lot of the time is not to be over attacking. Southampton has had problems in the past. this being a nil-all scoreline. Yeremina and Keane at the back for Everton have been fairly solid, and Southampton have been playing okay. So I
Stick
think
up in there.
defensively
Those won't be
there
the
will be
two.
chances.
Those won't be the two guys to start. Ben Godfrey will
Yeremina
partner.
and Keane, they're injured.
No man, it will be Ben Godfrey and one after the other.
Ben Godfrey, he has been sensational. Do you remember about him? So I just think defensively, Everton are going to be okay. Rafa Benitez, well, judging from his coaching style at Liverpool or Madrid, he does care about defense. So I think they'll cancel out each other and it'll be a nil-all draw.
It's point out that one James Rodriguez is out of this game because I think it's 5 Everton players that are currently in isolation. So on that basis,
yes, and Richarlison is just back. Yeah.
And you know that with Southampton, they have lost Danny Ings. They have also lost Yannick Vestergaard. So on that basis, Demo,
yeah. So for me, I think the Vestergaard loss is a big loss for Southampton, not just defensively, but I mean he was the one who string those passes from the back, and he's very accurate with his passing from the back, and he used to play those passes to the wings and to Danny Ings up top. I actually think that with the signing of Armstrong, I think he was the leading goal scorer for the championship last season, or close to it, like the Blackburn. Tony. Yeah, and I mean he's a goal scorer. I watch him a lot with Harvey Elliott because they linked up a lot during the championship, and he's a goal scorer. So I'm expecting that Southampton will score, but I'm also expecting Everton to score. I'm going to go 1-1 between Southampton and Everton.
All right, I believe it was yesterday. If not yesterday, it was the day before we were talking about Southampton, and I forgot to mention this player. They have this player. His name is Nathan Taylor. I actually expect this guy to come good for them. He's a youngster, however, he has shown a level of. He shows a level beyond his age.
Yeah, I'm decent.
So I actually expect this guy to come good. Well, they have the usual suspects in it. Redman, in which you know that this man is going to give you 3 good games, and the rest of the 35 matches are going to be dull and boring for him. So on that basis, I don't really expect much of Southampton this season, but I still think they will stay up.
Yeah.
Kems.
So you remember when they signed Benitez, you know, Benitez, he took a lot of flack from Liverpool fans.
Blasphemy.
Also some flack from Everton fans as well. So I believe, you know, first game of the season for them, he will want a W. You know, he'll want a good start to try and win over some of the fans. And you know, Southampton, you know, I have Southampton to get relegated. So I definitely think Everton. I think Everton will win this game. I think they'll win this game 2-1. You know, Rafa gets his 3 points. Rafa gets on the board. You know, the fans love him again. And then, you know, we move on.
Well, it's not as easy as I just said, because even some of the signings that has been made, the Everton fans have a problem with, because they're saying that Andros Townsend is way over the moons and he shouldn't have been an Everton player. So even he himself is saying that, hey, I'm going to prove these people wrong and win them over.
I think, Levon, if we are gonna be honest, right? If we're gonna be honest, one thing that always put away the detractors is winning.
Yeah,
like if we really preach, once you win, people will say, okay, but when you win, people will say, all right then, this guy probably know what he's doing. Let's give him a chance. So I believe Rafa getting that. If he lose tomorrow, then you know it's gonna be fire. But you know, I think he'll win. Southampton lose Danny Ings, lose Vestergaard. No good at all. Everton with easy 3 points. Stroll in the park tomorrow for Everton.
All right, that's for me. I just believe this game, both teams will cancel out each other and it will end in a draw.
Okay.
Next up, we'll see Burnley taking on Brighton. I'm going to stick with you on this one, Kims.
Absolute snooze. This is it. Absolute snooze fest. Like I'm not even watching this game. I already bought my ticket. I buy 1-1 straight up. Burnley 1, Brighton 1. Snooze fest, boring. Long ball, boring football. These two.
What?
What you mean what?
Brighton play long ball. Listen to me. Brighton don't play no long ball.
The long ball is from Burnley.
Yeah, but you say long ball, long ball.
No, when I'm saying long ball, I'm not talking about both teams saying long ball. I'm saying from the Burnley side, long ball.
Okay.
From Brighton side is going to be Welbeck up there getting chances, missing chances, easy chances. No, 1-1, two teams boring to me. Snooze fest.
All right, boss. Stephen.
I actually say Brighton winning 1-0. Those teams are defensively very robust. They take a lot of pride in defending. But I mean, they're not playing Liverpool or City, so you're not going to see two banks of 4 or a low block. But they still take pride in defending. But I just think Brighton has the better players in terms of the technically gifted players. They're not going to be lobbing a ball up to Ashley Barnes and hope he can hold it up and get people up the pitch. They can actually play through low blocks if they need to. So I think, and Trossard is his name?
Trossard, yeah.
Trossard.
I have a lot of time for that guy. Fantastic player. I think they're going to cut Burnley open and they're going to take one of their chances. If it's even Welbeck to score. Brighton, 1-0.
I think Welbeck is out tomorrow as well.
So who would be the striker then? If
Come on, boss. Neil Maupay, who is going to miss at least 100 chances.
Yeah.
I think they're going to take one.
So
One.
Well, on the Stephen, let me ask, before you go, Demon, let me ask you a question, Stephen. So, is it that both teams they take pride in defending, or they're just anemic offensively?
No, I think Burnley takes pride in defending. I think Brighton is a lot more attractive on the eye. They like to play football. I don't think they pride.
But they take pride. They take pride in defending.
What we describe Brighton as last season? I'm trying to remember because we had a particular term for them.
Eh?
You tell me. I don't even remember it, man. But right through the season, when I said Brighton is a team that they play attractive football, but when it matters most, no end result. I'm trying to find. We use a particular phrase for them, man.
Yeah, I don't remember. But for me, Brighton plays very good football, and I mean they concede a lot of goals. It's not like them setbacks, black box of 4 and defend it out. No, they're not the ball. They play out from the back. They play very good football, and for me, this game, I think Brighton, with the addition of Lallana, I saw him wearing the captain's armband in one of the preseason games. That's the GOAT, by the way, Adam Lallana. And he plays fast 9 for them sometimes as well. So I'm expecting Brighton to win this game 2-1 though.
Okay.
All right, that's me. I see this game finishing in a draw. Whether it be 0-0 or 1-0,
No,
but I don't see going over that.
I don't think it's going to be a snooze fest. No, sir.
All right, and then tomorrow we're going to see another promoted side in Norwich taking on Liverpool at 11:30 a.m. And I know one particular player that is licking his chips right now. Mohamed Salah is absolutely smiling right now when he sees these promoted teams. This man strive on these teams, boss man. So, guys, for your FPL team, if you don't have Mohamed Salah in your FPL team, I'm gonna throw with somebody out there right now.
As captain too.
But let's see this one going tomorrow. I'm going to start with Stephen.
I think Liverpool should win comfortably 3-0. I know preseason is not the season, but I saw a direct approach from Liverpool in the times that I watched them in the preseason, and I think they have gelled well enough to beat Norwich 3-0. I think they have gelled well enough to do what they need to do.
Oh boy.
No, I'm not giving a long speech. I know. It's just that sometimes Mushe could have like a 2-game transfer where we could have transferred Suarez for Norwich and then send him back because Suarez always mash up Norwich, you know what I mean? But a lot of question marks coming into this game versus Norwich in terms of centre backs. Klopp wanting to risk Van Dijk so early for what reason I don't know. Saying that he might start the game, I have no idea why. So it depends on who starts at centre back, and my only problem is conceding. We're going to win the game comfortably. I'm going to go 4-1, but I don't want us to concede so early. But so I'd rather them start Konate and Matip than playing Van Dijk or Gomez.
Yes.
But Klopp is hinting that Van Dijk is probably going to start the game and try to work himself back into fitness. I don't know. So I'm expecting Salah, the regular front three, but Harvey Elliott might squeeze in. Just take a look. So the problem is probably in midfield with Naby Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain having more minutes than Henderson and Fabinho and them guys. Thiago just coming back as well. So it's going to be difficult to pick the starting 11 on Sunday, but we're going to dominate the game. So 4-1 Liverpool.
All right, and before I move over to Kems to give his take, I just want to make this clear and bold to everyone that is currently tuned into the podcast. Pause the video for a minute, look down, hit the subscription button. For all of you guys that hasn't done it yet, just look down and just click the button and then continue the video.
Straight up.
Kems,
All right.
where's the one going?
All right. So again, as a Demo doing this big scoreline like in week 15, week 16, the team just started. I don't know if you remember when Norwich was in the league last time and they had their first home game. How much pride they took in that first home game.
With
So
Pookie. Yeah.
We beat Norwich 4-3 in the opening game.
Yep.
It was a high-scoring game.
What did I say?
When Norwich was in the Premier League, they played Liverpool for the first game.
Okay. And
4-3, high-scoring, 7-goal thriller.
And I said they took pride at playing at home. I never said them no concede. They just took pride.
Yeah, but you just say it might not be a high-scoring game because of the first game.
And it won't. Because
Okay.
my scoreline, it will be Norwich 1.
Yo, we lock off that. So, yeah.
Norwich 1, Liverpool 1. Norwich will ride that home crowd being back. No, you can't laugh all you want, because you must think that Liverpool are going to win every game this season. Let me tell you something, Levon.
Oh, yeah, my bad. 4-1, not 4-3. That was the Leeds game. My bad.
Listen to me, Levon. It's in Norwich. Norwich will ride that home crowd on Sunday. They'll ride that crowd. They'll defend with their lives. And, they'll score first. And then Liverpool will come and score back. Norwich 1, Liverpool 1.
You just said this to be controversial, brother. You need to give the people proper analysis because this don't make no sense. You just say them are right the home crowd.
What you should remember in Ademo is that Kems has to stick along a particular narrative. Remember that he has Liverpool to finish outside of the top 4. So
no, but this is just one game.
Yeah, but
no, man, you have to remain consistent right throughout the entirety of the season.
The thing is, Demo, what if I want to say, why do I have to say Liverpool is going to win?
No, you can say Liverpool are going to draw, but you're not giving no proper analysis. Just the home crowd and them are going to ride the home crowd. Like, what?
Well, obviously, if we take a look at it, obviously we know that Liverpool is the better team. Clearly, Liverpool is the better team. But I just think with the home crowd and with the Premier League, I just think Norwich is just going to use that and just ride and just get a draw.
So when Norwich play Manchester United at Norwich, they might be 2-0 and draw. We don't know 1-1.
Well, when that time comes, we'll see.
Okay, I can't wait.
We'll have more evidence at that time. We don't have evidence, so we'll have more evidence.
We do have evidence. Liverpool play a bag of pre-season and they've been scoring goals. What do you mean?
Chemistry is there, man.
Levon, you see when the match draws Sunday, and I
no. It will actually be tomorrow. It's tomorrow, man.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
No, man, a Sunday.
No, boss. Liverpool against Norwich is
tomorrow. 11:30.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. So when the match draws tomorrow, Levon, I'm going to message Gmo on WhatsApp. He's going to ignore me, as he always does.
Honestly. Cricket match, right?
No, honestly, I'm not going to allow this level. You need to tell the man for changing picks because this is not rational, brother. You need to tell the man this can't rational.
Norwich
that's his choice.
Liverpool.
But it not make no sense. People are going to buy ticket and stuff and them all listen to Ken.
I already bought my ticket.
For 1-1.
No, I'm not buy 1-1. I bought Norwich draw.
Wow.
I can show you my ticket. Let me text it to you.
Okay. All right.
Let's move on. So,
but wait, Levan, I have a semi-final to play on Sunday. So if anybody a message me, I'm not going to answer. So anyway.
Well, tomorrow the game I play, so we message it tomorrow.
All right, and Sunday at 8 a.m. we'll see Newcastle who has signed Joe Willock taking on West Ham. Wasn't signed anyone as yet. Well, they signed the keeper Alphonse Areola, but they haven't signed any players in any other position. Demo, where's this one going?
West Ham to win 2-1, short and spicy.
Well, why couldn't you give us some great analysis just now, Dean?
Because the time I run down.
No, I'll shut up because my analysis is poor. Give us some analysis about this game. Go ahead.
2-1 to West Ham because they are just the better team right now. And going off the form that they were playing and the high that they were on last season, I expect that to continue.
But they don't have the great Jesse Lingard.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Yo, you're rather annoying, man. Stephen, your scoreline prediction.
I see West Ham winning. I think there are going to be goals in this. Both have very physical forwards who can hold up the ball well and link their midfield well. I just think that West Ham as a team have more chemistry, have more drive, have more motivation. I just think it's going to push them over the line to execute better on the day. 2-1 to West Ham.
You know if St. Maximin going to start the game for Newcastle?
No, I'm not
he was
sure.
injured,
I'm not
right?
sure if he's going to make it in time. No, I don't think so.
Exactly, and yeah, them there ride him too much. So yeah.
And you know what I also noticed? We always said that preseason is not really something that you use to actually judge teams. But Said Benrahma has looked good for West Ham throughout the preseason, and he has been way more stable. So let's see how this one really goes. Kim's your scoreline?
Well, Newcastle not good, so West Ham will win. West Ham will win. I'll give them 2-0. Newcastle not scoring any goals. Always the Jamaican international. Is he playing?
Mikel Antonio?
Yes.
Definitely.
He's been banging in goals in pre-season. So
Finland also he has changed his number. He no longer wears number 30. He's now wearing the number 9.
Oh. Yeah, man, the international radio man. How about the big general in Amiga? Mr. Rice.
Of course, man.
Yes, sir.
He has been playing well.
Yes, man. Newcastle, honestly, Newcastle not good. So West Ham will win easily 2-0.
That's an amazing analysis. Newcastle not good.
Well, no, I never say making amazing.
Okay.
Okay,
You know,
let's move on.
not good already. Just like
Let's move on to the final fixture of the weekend, and we'll see the big one. Tottenham taking on Man City. Man City were without the services of one Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, and Harry Kane. So Harry Kane will be turned out for Tottenham tomorrow. The coach actually said that he'll partake tomorrow against City. Kim, so let's see this one going.
Again, just Tottenham not good. Tottenham not good. But I like Nuno, right? I like Nuno, and I think he's going to implement some things for the team. You know, I think he's going to implement. I think Harry Kane, even though he has 1 foot in, 1 foot out, he's a constant professional. So he'll show up. He'll play proper football. But come on now, Pep Guardiola, the best coach in football, he will have his team ready for the opener. He'll go ahead and he'll win this game 2-1.
The best coach in football.
Remember, every man is entitled to an opinion. We'll take up this argument somewhere down the line.
Yeah, please. They need to have a pep show.
So
I said we'll take up this further down the line, not tonight. Steven, so as I said, City are without 2 of their most influential players, and we don't know what sort of form Raheem Sterling is in either. So on that basis, how do you see this one going?
It's hard to call, but I've been watching Tottenham in pre-season, and it looks like Nuno is going to bring that 3-4-3 trademark from Wolves. And I think Tottenham have the defenders to play 3 at the back. If they do that, I foresee a problem because Nuno is going to try and implement something new. Tottenham is coming from parking the bus with Son running down.
Stick up in. Not on Sunday. They won't be playing 3 at the back. Reason being, Cristiano Romero is not going to partake in that match. He's not fit. That's what's being said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Nuno looks like he wants to, because sometimes you have a 4-3-3, but in possession, when they're building from the back, they got 3-4-3. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm saying if they do that, Manchester City are gonna run all over them. Manchester City are the boss at winning the ball high up the field and countering. I don't know if Pep is gonna start a false 9 or he's gonna go with a traditional number 9, which he does not tend to do. But if he goes with a false 9 against a team that's still trying to work themselves out, I'm going to tilt it in Pep's favor and say he's gonna win 2-1. Just tactically, Nuno trying to adjust everything. I think he really wants to play 3 at the back. But if he does something like that, I think even without De Bruyne, they're gonna press, they're gonna win the ball, and they're gonna make intelligent decisions. So 2-1 for me, Man City.
All right, Demo.
Yeah, I guess we can only use recent history for judge form right now in terms of preseason, and we saw what Leicester did to City in that game. And it's not that City were horribly in the game either. Leicester just deserved to win that game. But with Nuno, we know that he's a knockoff Jose Mourinho, and he's probably going to be parking the bus and look to break with Son. And I mean, they say Kane go turn. I don't know how that's going to even work out if Kane go even, try for playing best against City and all of that stuff. I don't know. But I'm expecting the game to be won by Manchester City, so I'm going to go 3-1. We then play a false 9 or whatever forward. City should win this game comfortably, 3-1. They have enough quality to win the game.
Stevie, say, ask the producer something left on, you go ahead.
Yeah, man, finish your answer, man. I'll ask him afterwards.
One thing I like, Steven, I like you. I like you. I really like you, right? I like how you come and you give an analysis and you break down everything that needs to be break down for the viewers, right? But let's just be real. Manchester City is just better than Tottenham, brother. Like Tottenham not good, brother. Like Tottenham not good. So Manchester City, that's how they play all the time. The same thing when you just describe, that's how they play all the time.
Last season, didn't Spurs beat City twice?
I don't agree. I don't agree. I think Tottenham is a very good team on paper.
Yeah, but they beat Manchester City. I remember Son scoring against City last season. I think they beat them twice last season.
All right. Remember, it was the same Tottenham that caused Pep Guardiola to throw Laporte on the bench, because remember it was that same first game against them. What it ended 5-2?
Yeah,
the game that ended 5-2.
Exactly. Son was wreaking havoc.
A lot of mistakes
Exactly.
and bench.
I'm gonna know what games I talk about.
But producer, where's that game finishing Sunday? Yeah, knowing that it's Tottenham is the one. It's a 12 draw. Where's the influence of De Bruyne and Foden out? Yeah. Okay, boss. So yeah, the Bundesliga started today, and Bayern were put on the ropes for the majority of the match by Gladbach. It was a very good watch, and some other leagues started today as well. But just going to go around the table and get the 30 seconds from all of you guys. Start with Stephen. Your 30 seconds.
All right. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this in this show, but I think Stephen, I want to.
Stephen, hold on a second. Your 30 seconds. Whatever you want to say, go ahead.
I want to change who I think will win the league. I think Liverpool will win the league. Manchester City are close second. I think this league has started an interesting game with Brentford and Arsenal today. I think the teams are going to come out with high energy. It's going to be competitive. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to change. I'm going to say Liverpool to win the league.
All right. Stephen, you can also go ahead, man, and tell our viewers about the classes that you have in online. So, yeah, man, go ahead and tell them about it.
Oh, yes, man. I just want to say that I'm having classes teaching sciences at the CXC level. If you have your kids or you're an adult, you want a new, something new, you want to try the sciences, I'm here. My number is 866-2011. You can contact me and we'll set something up, and I'll be willing to help you in the sciences and English language. So thank you, Levon.
So Stephen,
yes,
right? My 30 seconds, Levon. But Stephen, so
yes, Kim.
I have a master's degree right now. I'm about to do my little doctorate, right?
Who asked him that?
Shut up now. Shut up your mouth. But I'm a little bit weak on the sciences, so I think I'm going to hit you up and we can work something out, like a 50% discount and so.
Yes, bro. Anytime when you're ready.
That was his 30 seconds. All right, so let's see. My time.
Yeah.
All right, so. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right, so my 30 seconds I just want to take this time to big up the GOAT opener, Craig Bradway. I know I never talk about no cricket, but I want to specially mention Craig Bradway today. Marvelous, marvelous innings for the West Indies. My favorite batsman of all time for West Indies. And
What?
he played such an amazing innings for them today to
Oh
put them
my.
in a... You know, stop interrupt me now. A brilliant innings today to put West Indies into a decent position. We have the lead going into the next day. And I just want to big up the captain. My captain, Craig Brathwaite. Big up yourself.
Oh, him run out on 97. Or you run out on 97.
Jesus.
What?
All
The
right.
man was on to 96 and he wanted to get 2. The man just do a direct hit.
Idiot. Anyway, my 30 seconds. 'Cause that's
No, Demo. No.
That's an idiot. Anyway, my
That's for another day.
Oh my God.
So my
Yeah.
30 seconds. So Stephen,
Oh.
after I told you that I like you a lot, you come change your pick a talk about Liverpool winning the league. Liverpool is not even making the top 4, boss. They're not making top 4. But everybody tune in tomorrow morning, 6:30. The big side, Manchester United, will start their championship quest for the league number 21. You know, we're about to take on Leeds, about to brush them aside, and you know we get an early 3 points. Thank you.
Alright.
All right. So my 30 seconds. Well, what 30 seconds? I don't do 30 seconds. I'm just the close of the show. I'm just looking forward to my game tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Hopefully the boys turn up and deliver a good performance. Know that Jadon Sancho will be involved. Will he start? All the time will tell. But I don't really want to talk about that. What I really want to say is that, guys, tomorrow we'll be having a show around 1:30 or 2 o'clock Jamaica time where it's going to be a show for you, the viewers, where you're calling and just talk about your EPL club, how your weekend has gone with your club. So tomorrow at 1:30 or 2 o'clock, we're going to have a show for you, the viewers. You call in and voice your opinion about your team. I'm sure that Sharon Bannock is rearing to go because throughout the entirety of today was saying that, boss, just make you have a call and say, we can cuss out Arsenal. So sure, tomorrow is your opportunity to do so.
Demo
Manchester United fans as well,
to go to.
Liverpool fans, all the fans of each and every EPL club that's calling to the show. Even if you don't support EPL clubs, talk about whichever league you want to talk about. Once again, thanks to all our viewers, everyone that was in the comment section. And remember, guys, for all of you who hasn't subscribed to the channel as yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, share it, like, and comment even more, man. Just keep on sending it go across to every acres that you can. Yeah, go ahead.
We can get 5 seconds.
Go on, man, go ahead.
All right, 5 seconds, guys. Listen, I have a important semifinals to play here in New York. I'm asking you guys to just, keep me on the prayers and thing because we're going for a big trophy in New York. Why you don't see me a lot? Because I've been playing cricket here. I am the 40 over champion of the New York Cricket League, going for the 30 over semifinals on Sunday. So watch out for it.
I'm going to come here and watch you play cricket, because you have a lot of talk.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so as I said, guys, remember to tune into the show tomorrow. And I'd say thanks to our producer, Josh Carlo, makes this possible. Without the producer, the show can go on, and without your viewers, this doesn't go on as well. And I mean, thanks to Stephen, Kems, and Demo for passing through. Until tomorrow, see you guys. Stay safe. Watch some football tomorrow, man. Enjoy just bask in the glory of football, especially the big side. Remember.
Liverpool, right? Liverpool.
Take care of yourself, guys. Peace out.